Hello, CSK Nation.
No, you shut your mouth with that.
Woo! I'm feeling myself right now. Can you tell I'm feeling myself?
Fever.
Oh. Rock boys in the building tonight. Oh man, I don't know where I'm gonna start off with this, Nick. I'm so excited, but you guys already know what you're here for. Another installment of R3 Wickets. Oh, CSK, RCB. I mean, dude, it don't get better than that. It just doesn't get better than that. Big rivalry going on. CSK prevails once again. So much to talk about this game. But I just got one. America wants to know, Nick. Inquiring minds wants to know. It's like 4-0 right now for you so far in the IPL. I mean, 0-4. It's 0-4 for you right now in the IPL. How's that weighing on you? I mean, are you able to get? Is it sleepless nights? Are you tossing and turning?
I'm glad you asked me this. There's a YouTuber that I listen to every single day. So I'm going to take a quote out of his book. What is going on? Have I not paid my tithes? Have I not kissed enough babies or something like that? Have I not done the things that I need? Have I not saying enough prayers or something? What is going on here? This is absolutely ridiculous. 0-4. My Padres, they can't even buy a win. They need to call Pete Rose and hope to have a chance to rig something, hopefully. They can't even do that right now. No offense, Pete Rose. I love you. But it's absolute, like, honestly, this is why I will never, ever make it big in anything in my life. The universe likes to bring me down, okay? My head grows because of confidence, but the universe brings me down. And that's exactly what's going on. RCB started off the best way possible. No wickets, 90 runs after 10 overs. But none of my teams, Gabe, talking about RCB, none of them can score in the second half of the match. Yeah. CSK, they handled this like, and of course they have, like they've done this plenty of times before. I can't take anything away from CSK. It was Sharjah. Our openers got us 105, 108 combined or something like that. Right. This was a match that RCB, who now will be called in the rest of this video, the team that shall not be named. This is a typical game that they lost, and I'm at a loss for words. Hopefully that answers your question, pal.
I mean, we just want to say we haven't seen Jody in the video for the last few days, so we just want to make sure you're not beating your wife or anything. I'm just saying it hasn't gotten that white. I'm just saying it hasn't gotten that
bad. The other way around, okay? The universe does not like me.
Oh, she should be beating you.
You should.
Oh man,
I deserve it, for crying out loud. Beat every other way.
He said, "I deserve it." I'm just saying, people are worried right now. They're worried for the kids. They're worried for Jody. Like Nick's over the edge, man.
Walk outside in 90-degree weather with a smile on my face for 3 seconds. Charlie Brown cloud over my head. Don't you dare smile.
The rain cloud's just coming. Oh my gosh. I mean, let's just start off where we're at right now. What did I not like? And I'm gonna be real quick because there was not a lot that I didn't like from the CSK performance. But I'm gonna tell you right now what I didn't like, and it's very, very simple. You know, once again, I've gotten so confused, and it goes back to it's either the grounds are playing differently, Nick. I know there's a thing about matchups or whatever, but on the day when I expected the Pacers to hold court, okay, it was the spinners. You know what I mean? Well, actually, Bravo's not a spinner. Okay, Bravo is a off. He's a slow ball guy. You know what I'm saying? And a slow ball really does damage. But again, I was not expecting at Sharjah, period, for wickets to fall, and wickets fell, man. Wickets fell on both sides, obviously, and I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting a high-scoring affair, so I still don't understand cricket as well as I want to. People are talking about in the chat that, listen, Dhoni knows who gets who, okay? Moeen Ali, you know, he's notorious for getting Kohli, and you know, today it was actually Kohli that got Moeen Ali. You know what I'm saying? But it's something where
Moeen Ali did.
Yeah, he did well, and I expect, especially at a place like Sharjah, for spinners to get pumped. But the last few games, what we've seen is that the spinners are actually out there, and like Jadeja, they're keeping the run rate low. They're keeping the economy low. And somebody explain it to me. How are spinners doing this? Somebody told me in the chat, Nick, and this is what really threw me off. Did you know that in T20, the top 10 out of the top 10, 8 are spinners. How does that make sense, bro? You know what I'm saying? That just doesn't make sense to me. And I'm like, what? Really? And sure enough, Boomer's not even on there. Boomer's not even on there. So I'm like, I still don't understand cricket as well as I like to. And I think that that's what I did not like, that once again, my picks were off as far as fantasy is concerned. And because I'm not understanding how the game still works as far as the strategy part of it. With that being said, though, man, you know, I cannot blame any one individual performance. Everybody did their thing, including the bowlers. So I'm just going to turn it over to you because I'm sure there's a whole lot you didn't like. Go for it, my man. What did you not like?
What I did not like is the same that I didn't like last year. RCB has no middle order whatsoever. Coley has to move up because there's no Finch, there's no Phillippe, right?
Right.
You bring in Maxwell, the big what? You bring in, don't worry, Nick, we got Tim David in here. We're bringing in Tim David because this guy can score some. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. He got one run for us, right? Harshal Patel, he might be purple cap candidate for sure, but run scorer, he is not. And then I heard on I think it was Kevin Peterson or the other guy that was Atherton or something like that was commentating on IPL. He says, oh, Hasaranga can bat. He can bat. Oh, did he? If Tim David and Hasaranga can bat, they're on the right team with their two combined, all right? Because the middle order is struggling right now. They can't find anyone. We're going to bring in Saini to replace Sachin Bay. I'm not saying Sachin Bay was much better. They gave Saini 2 overs. He gave him 23 runs. Nope, you're not going out anymore. They just don't have the depth whatsoever. They have some studs. They have some guys we look. In a match where Siraj can't even get 4 overs, you know that's just bad right there. Hasaranga, 10 runs per over. Saini, highest economy rate. That's why he didn't go back out there. In a world where Shahal gets the lowest economy rate, Shahal? Oh, I'm sorry for talking about how expensive you are because, to your point, the spinners, they're dominating right now. And it's just crazy. It was 90 for 2 after 10 overs, after 11 overs, 90 for 2. And then they finished the rest of the game with 66 runs and 4 wickets. It was absolutely unbelievable. I got to say, I'm really, really impressed. And I'm just going to jump into what I like because there's not a lot. I'm going to start with CSK. I'm really, really impressed with how this team did not even flinch after those huge scores starting off. And I get it. It's Dhoni. I'm going to give him all the credit. I really am. But he's got captain-like presence on his team in a Shahar. I love Deepak Shahar. The more I see this guy, I love this guy so much. This guy is stoic. This guy knows what he's doing. Jadeja knows what he's doing. DJ Bravo.
Savage.
What is I mean, he found the fountain of youth. He found it for crying. He won a CPL championship. And he's like, you know what? What is he called, Gabe? What's he called?
DJ Bravo be the champion. Because he's a champion.
This guy, every time they were building momentum, the team that should not be named was building momentum. DJ Bravo was taking him out. This guy I hate CSK because you love him. I hate them, but I became a fan today. I don't know what that says about me. A trader? I have no idea. I became a fan of Dhoni's resiliency, of DJ Bravo being a killer out there, and of Deepak Shahar. Didn't get that wicket till the end, almost had 2, but they are so stoic. They didn't even flinch. That's one thing I really liked. As far as the RCBs, how dare I, the team that should not be named, what did I like about them? I love the fact that Harshal Patel did get some wickets, but it came in what I call garbage time. It didn't even matter. It was too late at that point. But I love the openers. Coley and Padikal combined 123. Not when they were at the same time of the partnership, but combined 123. If I see any T20 squad, international, IPL, CPL, PSL, whatever it is, if they get 123 combined with the openers, they're winning it. Slam dunk. It's over.
Right.
Didn't happen today. Maxwell, Tim David, De Villiers, they were not able to support. It's unfortunate. And I liked what the opening partnership did. I did not like the rest of it. But Coley was loose. Let me just praise him for a second. He was loose. He was having fun. He was so mad at himself when he took that shot. That would have been a 6 anywhere else, but it went right to a fielder, but it was still too low. You can't count on that. I think he just didn't extend enough or something because he had that shot. He had that revved up and ready to go. He was so loose. Paddy Cole is such an amazing batsman. He has 6 half centuries in less than 2 seasons and a century in the IPL. This guy's a monster. And the rest of the team, they should have brought him home and got that victory. But I love those first 2 batters. Love it.
I mean, here's the thing, right? Kohli's shot was a good shot. It wasn't like he got dismissed weekly. Paddy Cole honestly got dismissed weekly, and I'm gonna talk about that.
Horrible. That one was horrible. I mean, that was bad.
You know,
good ball.
Kohli played so well, bro. And the you know what I liked, I love that swing, bro. Again, it got caught on the boundary by Jadeja. It was smoked. I mean, you know, you can't aim it, as they say in baseball. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Paddy Cole, although his innings were good, I found the flaw in his game today. And if every bowling coach right now isn't watching film, and I went back, and apparently Nick, he got dismissed twice. Now I'm not going to take credit for this. I heard this on, I think it was Crick Buzz. They talked about he's been dismissed twice last year the same way. It's not taking a swing or even defending. It's because he's so tall. When they crowd him inside with the bouncer and he tries to, you know, back lean out of the way, it just edges the bat. He's not trying to hit the ball at that point. And, you know, that could be a weakness to expose, right? Because every batter's got a weakness. Everyone has got a weakness, and I think like a pitcher in baseball, or a bowler in cricket. In baseball, right? Trey, I've trained Trey since he's very, very young. Conventional wisdom is go outside, right? So guys have to extend their hands. No, we think backwards. At least in the Dominican philosophy, that we bust guys inside, right? We don't want guys leaking over the plate on us or whatever. And from time to time, they turn on it quicker. Yeah, they're gonna bomb one. But one or two things gonna happen. You're gonna hit him, and he's gonna learn not to crowd the plate, or you're gonna jam him. I'd rather do that than some of these guys are strong enough that even if you put it on the outside, they're gonna hit it the other way. You understand? And with Paddy Cole, I think that's the key. Watch the last 2 dismissals back to back for Paddy Cole. It wasn't on a shot. It wasn't on an edge. It wasn't on a him trying to defend. It's him trying to get out of the way of a high bouncer, and it comes in. So that's something to look out for. Other than that, he had a great innings, but he's got to clean that up. With that being said,
even if you have that, you get 70 runs, right?
Right. Absolutely.
What was his strike rate, for crying out loud?
$140. He had the highest one on the team.
140. I mean, the rest of your team can't. I understand what you're saying. Right. If he can clean that up. It's like LeBron James, right? If he can get that 3-point shot early in his career, he's going to be unstoppable. And what is he? Unstoppable.
Right. Exactly. I'm just saying, if I am a bowling coach, I'm telling my guys, crowd this guy inside with high bouncers. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if they call it a wide. You know what I'm saying? Let them call it a couple wides. But if it's going to get us a dismissal from a guy that you've seen the last 2 performances, what he could do, I'll take it.
Few they have? Yes.
Exactly. So with that being said, what did I like on the CSK side? Bro, once again, it was the balance today. I'm not going to shout out any one individual performance as far as the batting is concerned, because it was balanced, right? 38, 31, 23, 32. That's the top 4. But when you can get at least 20, 30 out of the top guys, and here's the most important thing. Everybody's strike rate was a buck 20 or better. 146, 119 for 5. 127, 145. It gives other guys time with the ball to score as well. All right. And that's what you need, is balance. Guys to go out and contribute all across. You can't have any ducks or any ones. That just doesn't help. And this team, to your point, is super deep. I love Moeen Ali at 3. This is probably one of the most genius moves from CSK and Dhoni. Why? Because Moeen Ali is a hot pocket player. He don't want to be out there the whole game like Paddy Cole was. He wants to be out there for 3 or 4. Give me 5 overs, guys. That's all. Like, you know what? Give me 4 overs. My hot pocket can hold.
0 4s, 2 6s. He loves it.
Bro, he's trying to get out of here quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you 25, 30. I got something to do. My hot pocket's ready. And that is a genius move. A guy that can give you runs quickly. Here's the thing too, Nick. Okay, we didn't even get to Jadeja. We saw Bravo save us with the bat last time. This team is deep. And don't forget, Sam Curran is there waiting in the wings. We know what he did last year in the IPL. So this team is a super deep, and I'm so excited for them. You know who I do want to big up? Dhoni. And I tell you why. Because at one point, your team was in it. Okay? RCB was in it. Kohli had just made an unbelievable catch. Go back and watch that catch. Kohli caught, who was it that he caught? he dove for the catch, man. It was unbelievable. I want to say it was Moeen Ali might have been. And he threw the ball up in the air. He's like, ah! Like, you saw the Kohli fire, bro. And I was thinking to myself, oh, man. I was on break at that point. I'm watching. I was like, oh, man. They're in it. And it felt kind of like that Rajasthan Royals where, it's too close at a run of ball or whatever. And it's now Dhoni and Raina on the strike. And Dhoni pulls Raina to the side and kind of tells him, listen, go for it. You can see what he was going for. And that's what we were saying. He's telling them, this is it. There's no more spinners. You are the best guy at attacking spinners. Don't mess around because we got pace coming up. You know what Raina did the next 2 balls? A 4 and a 6. When your captain says this, if you get out, you get out. We got other guys, but this is who you attack. That is captaincy, bro. And captaincy wins games. I was amazed with that. I absolutely loved it, Nick. I absolutely loved it. And I think that that's the difference between the best teams and the teams that can win through adversities and the teams that can't. Captains that know how to lead, not just themselves, but the rest of the team. Saying, okay, your strength is spin. After this, there is no more spin, Nick. So you go out there and you rake. If you get dismissed, whatever. We got wickets in hand. And it was such a masterful thing. And at that point, the game was over. Once that over happened, the 4 and the 6, it was done. It was done. And I think to me, Dhoni orchestrated that inning. So now I want to go to what I learned, Nick. And here's the thing. We don't know nothing. We don't know nothing. Sharjar. Bro, Nick does, because Nick was like, oh, the court actually had 2 wickets. There was a bad drop. Lord, the court. I didn't want to besmirch the drop, but there was a bad drop by, who was it on CSK? I can't remember. They reached out, grabbed it with their hand. It wasn't Jadeja. Jadeja would have caught that, no questions asked. I think it might have been foul for, no, I think it was Gaikwad. It was Gaikwad. I was like, come on, Gaikwad. All right, I'll let it go because you're a superstar. But you got to make that catch, all right? In chance, you got to make that catch. But he almost got 2 wickets. Bravo, 3 wickets. What happened to Sharjar, graveyard, bowler's graveyard? Yeah, okay. Bowlers were feasting. Chahal got a wicket in Sharjar, people. Chahal. Are you kidding me? Bro, I don't know anything. When it comes to cricket, I don't know anything. We still got to go back to the drawing board, to do some more research, watch some more game, listen to some real analysts. Azad, help. You know what I'm saying? Jared Kimber, you know, he responds to Nick. He hasn't ever responded to me when I tweet at him. I don't think he likes the kid.
Jared Kimber? He never responded to me.
I thought he responded to you. I thought he responded to you. No. Yeah, what's with Jared Kimber not responded to you? Bro, CFA Nation, get on top of that, bro. Get on top of that.
He's like I don't respond to idiots.
Like we don't like Americans. But you know what I'm saying? Like bro, real talk. I don't understand what's going on right now. Spinners taking wickets, spinners with low economy rates, Sharjar not yielding runs but yielding wickets. I don't know anything when it comes to cricket, Nick. I'm dumb. Matter of fact, I'm getting you a dinner because the wrong guy got 3 wickets. You said, oh, if the Kerr gets 3 wickets, I said if the Kerr gets 3 wickets, Chahar gets 3 wickets. Chahar even got a wicket. I'll buy you dinner. I didn't think anybody on CSK was gonna get 3 wickets. I was wrong. I'm buying you dinner. Let me know what you want, bro. It's on me because I don't know anything. My fantasy team proves it. You're now in 22nd place. Blew me out by 200 points. Oh, it's frustrating. Frustrating. Nick, what did you learn?
What I learned was that I understand how CSK won 3 championships behind Dhoni and behind the guys that fully cooperate with his orders, I'm going to say it, and with the way he captains. And remember, they have lost 5, okay? They have lost 5.
They've been there plenty.
This was such a well-captained. I can't get over how, just like calm they were.
Right.
How calm they were, how they reacted. They waited for the right time, and they started taking wickets. They knew Kohli was the biggest wicket, like you say all the time. They knew that. Once that was done, I mean, that's all she wrote, for crying out loud. They went after Padikkal the way you said they should. I mean, this was such a chess match, completely dominated by Dhoni. And that's what I learned. And I gave CSK so much hate last year. I was loving the fact that the team you chose was doing so bad. And I got to give love where love is due. I mean, this was absolutely amazing. I know the fans of the team that should not be named are going to come at me differently. Okay. I'm still a fan. A fan, but it's been rough, man. 0-4, my 2 teams. And once again, Owen Morgan did it the other day. Once again, the other captain did a better job, and I got to put my hat off to him because they absolutely deserve it. Let us know what you guys think. Comment below. Am I completely wrong? Is Gabe? I mean, we are, but what are we wrong about? Let us know what we should be correcting on. And Gabe, now that I have no faith in your picks, I still want to hear it. Can you get back on the right side of things? Because once again, my captain, my vice captain picks were pretty awesome. Shahar could have got me one more wicket that I wasn't really gloating. What's your mush pick for today, for tomorrow?
So
we got 2 matches tomorrow.
Two matches, so double the mush picks. The mush picks for tomorrow, okay? First game, you know who it is, baby. Shikhar Dhawan, all right? No questions asked. Got to go with him. Listen, the guy's an orange cap leader for a reason, all right? And again, he is one of those guys that scores effortlessly. He really does, okay? So on any given day, he's bound to give you a 50. He hasn't had that big score in a few games, so I'm going with Shikhar Dhawan. And you know what? On the Kings 11, Kings 11, on the Punjab Kings side, bro, I'm going with a sleeper. I want to going with the gut. Okay? Going with the gut. I'm going with Mayank Agarwal. Bro, Mayank Agarwal.
Wow.
Going with Mayank Agarwal. Now, watch them now not play Mayank and throw the universe boss in there. And then I'm just really going to say, oh, come on, really? I can't go with anybody in SRH. I just can't, guys. I'm sorry. SRH is a nightmare. I mean, Kane Williamson is just, forget about it. It's just, I can't do it. And on the other side, Rajasthan, I thought about going with Samson because he's due, but I don't know. And what other bat do I trust right now for the Royals? They've got guys that can score, but who do I trust? You know, I wanted to go with KL Rahul, bro, but I'm concerned because I feel like the captaincy is a lot on him, and his strike rate last time was really good. But now if he starts accelerating, like trying to keep that strike, it was like he was trying to prove a point. You understand what I'm saying, Nick? What happens when you try to accelerate and prove a point? To my point, Moeen Ali's boy, yeah, you're going to have a high strike rate and you're going to score, but you're going to get dismissed, all right, when you take those big shots. And last time, KR to me was more times I've seen him as aggressive as I've ever seen him, right? He had like a $140 strike rate. I'm like, oh, wait, you know, for fantasy, that ain't good. It might be good for the team, but it ain't good for fantasy, not if he's going to take risky shots like that. So I'm going to go with Mayank Agarwal. That's my picks for tomorrow.
I think KR Rahul is the safest bet regardless because to your point, they don't care about strike rate. They don't care about wins or losses. It's about runs. And whether he's scoring slow or scoring fast, he's going to score you some runs. In case you don't want to go with the cool picks, right? You're not invited to the cool party. And you still want to feel good about yourself. You need some like desperation. I got 2 sleeper picks for you. I'm not saying I'm going to pick these guys on my squad, but I got 2 sleeper picks. I'm running out of transfers. For the Royals, my sleeper pick is Chris Morris. He is 3rd in the purple cap, I think, 3rd or 4th last time I checked. He didn't get any wickets last game. One match back into the swing of things. I think he's going to get some wickets. And I also think because the Royals, they're like the team that should not be named. They know how to get some wickets, right? Against them. Not for them, but against them. They know how to lose their wickets. I think he's going to get a chance to get some runs as well. And my other sleeper pick for the Kings, I mean, the easy one is KR Rahul. But my sleeper pick for the Kings is Markram. I just have a feeling that Markram, he wasn't out last time. I think seeing those 20 balls gave him a little bit of comfort being the IPL. Assuming they start him, we never know. But assuming they start him, I think Markram's going to possibly go off. That's my sleeper pick.
Nick, sorry, if you put a sleeper pick here, they got to be at least your captain or vice captain. So that means you got to you got to back it up. You got to put some stones behind it, my friend.
No, I don't have the transfers. I'm just saying, if you guys want,
I got the transfers. I don't got the transfers.
I'm not going to make those official decisions until I see those rosters, baby. But I'm just saying, if you want to go for it, those are the guys I have a feeling about. Even if it's not fantasy, I just feel like those 2 guys are going to have some high performances tomorrow.
Fair enough. The village
I'm
approves.
more conservative than you are, my friend. I'm way more conservative.
The village approves. Well, guys, you already know. Meet us tomorrow for the second match, not the first match, because we'll be having Z's at that point. Baby. For full stream of the second match, for a lot of fun, a lot of banter, a lot of crazy talk. Jared Kimber, come and join us. You know what I'm saying? Come on, drop by the chat. Was good. You know what I'm saying? That's an email, something. You know what I mean?
You ever heard of Lot A before? Come on.
Can a brother get on Lot A? And until next time, that's 6 runs.
Adios.